I've fallen and I can't giddy up.
It's almost an old joke.
Okay, almost.
Oh, man. Did you know that a deer can jump higher than our blind? Blinds can't jump.
I should have seen that coming.
But you didn't.
It went over your head. No, that a deer. Where do baby cats swim? Oh no. Oh no.
In the kiddie pool?
Okay. Elsa, please don't go there. Where do baby...
Y'all know the difference between an apple and a banana? I don't know either. I slip on both of them.
But it hit you like a hurricane.
What do you get when you order Luke Bryan, Lee Bryce, and Luke Combs off of Temu?
Us?
They say the early bird gets the worm. In that case, I'm sleeping in. I want pancakes. Hot pancakes. They say the early... How do cows stay up to date on current events? They read the news. How do you organize a space party? You plan it. Oh, man. How do you organize a space? Why don't vampires attack Taylor? Swift. Because now she's got bad blood.
Oh. Oh.
Why don't vampires attack?
Why were Dracula's pancakes so terrible?
I don't know.
Because he got turned into batter.
What does a ghost of a panda bear eat? Bamboo.
Robert Dracula.
What do you get when you cross a vampire and a snowman? frostbite. What do you get when you cross? Why did the turkey bring a microphone? Because he was ready to roast. Why did the what's a turkey's favorite dessert? Beach gobbler. Friday mornings. What's a turkey's favorite? What's better than standing in line at the mall like an idiot on Black Friday? Using code BFCM23 at ictech.com to save $80 on any 25 quart cooler. For those who get it. What's better than standing in line? At the mall like an idiot on Black. Do you call a sheep that can sing and dance? Lady Bye Bye. I think I would remember that. That's a pretty good one. Did you know that I'm sorry and I apologize mean the same thing? Except for at a funeral. That was dark.
That was a good one.
Sorry, Grandpa. So I haven't talked to my wife in a week. I didn't want to interrupt her. I built a model of Mount Everest, and my son asked, "Is it to scale?" I replied, "No." It's to look at. What building in New York City has the most stories? The library. What do you call a bear? I think it's called, in a rainstorm, a drizzly bear.
What did the snowman say to the dog after he peed on the sidewalk?
There's a lot of talking to snowman. I don't know.
I see what you did there.
That's messed up.
What did the snowman say to the dog after he peed on the sidewalk?
There's a lot of talking snowman.
What happened when an icicle landed on the girl's head? Ooh. It knocked her out cold.
Right.
Dead.
I didn't say that.
What do you call a penguin? No, a pen gun. I can't even act proud about that one.
I didn't say that.
Why did Humpty Dumpty only hunt in autumn? Because he had a great fall. I like that. Jackson Rhymes. Why did Humpty Dumpty only hunt in autumn? Because he had a great fall. How do you save a deer during deer season? You hang on for dear life. So stupid. Did you guys hear the one about the hunter with hemorrhoids? He could not. He said climbing up the deer stand was a pain in the butt. Do you know what happened to the cat that ate the ball of yarn? She had mittens. Did you know the leading cause of car accidents in Tennessee is deer? Just crazy, because that. Why doesn't Han Solo like his steak? Because it was chewy. I got a hen to counter chickens every day. She's a real math chicken. Why can't dinosaurs clap their hands? They're extinct. Common sense, right? I was gonna tell a joke about boxing. I was gonna tell a joke about boxing. I forgot the punchline. I asked my ex-wife if I was the only one she ever dated. She said, yeah, the rest were all 9s and 10s.
That's so mean.
What did one wall say to the other? I'll meet you at the corner.
I bet it's warmer there. I hate these.
What did one wall? What time do ducks get up?
The quack of dawn.
What time do ducks get up? Why do ducks? What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet? Supplies.
What's a duck's favorite ballet? The Nutcracker.
Why did the duck? Go to the chiropractor to get its back quacked. What do? Ducks watch to know that the weather's good enough to fly. How much does a chimney cost? Nothing. It's on the house.
It's not good.
Have you seen that new website, conjunctivitis.com? Hey, Nick. How do you keep a musician in suspense?
I wrote that one. That's good.
Hey, Nick. Why do people... who live in Greece hate waking up at dawn?
Because Dawn's tough on grease.
I went to this haunted bed and breakfast in France. My son said, "Dad, I'm hungry." I said, "Hi, hungry. I'm Dad."
I've been waiting on it.
He's so mad. What do you call a duck that's on drugs? The quack. Why doesn't Will make jokes about cornbread? Because they're all corny.
Take that back. My wife screamed, "You haven't listened to a single word I've said, have you?" What a weird way to start a conversation.
Why don't you ever see giraffes in middle school? Because they're all in high school. I'll sit up now.
Why did Walt? Go to therapy? Because he needed to find himself.
Why do cows have hooves? Because they lack toes. Kind of like you. Me too.
What did the drummer name his twin daughters? And a 1 and a 2. You gotta hand it to short people. Because they keep reading. You know, Missouri almost has the most bordering states. It's tied with Tennessee. You know what they say? Missouri loves company.
Are you trying to make us hate you? I wanted it. Chicken and an egg on Amazon. I'll let you know. Oh, I ordered a chicken and an egg on Amazon. I'll let you know.
Why did the computer get... cold? Because it left its windows open.
I'll slap you with it.
What kind of?
How can you tell? If an aunt is a girl, they're all girls, otherwise it'd be uncles.
My wife asked why I didn't buy her flowers. To be fair, I didn't know she sold flowers.
And that's why you're not married no more.
Bat with a 0. Say to the 8. Your belt's a little tight. Did you hear about the cheese factory that exploded in France? There was nothing left but debris.
I don't want to laugh. You want to hear a joke about paper?
Okay.
Never mind. It's terrible. Which side of a turkey has more feathers? The outside. How does a penguin build its house? It glues it together.
Oh my god.
How does
What did the pirate say on his 80th birthday? I'm matey. Oh, my head is killing me right now.
You know, singing in the shower is pretty fun. Until you get shampoo in your mouth. Then it's just a soap opera.
How do you get a farm girl to marry you?
I don't know.
First, a tractor.
I hate you.
How do you get a farm girl to marry you?
What time is it? Clock strikes 13. It's time to get a new clock. When is the... What time is it? What time? When is the moon? The heaviest. When it's full. How do you make an egg? When is the moon the heaviest? How do you make an egg roll? You push it. If you have 3 shotguns in one hand and 10 decoys. In the other hand, what do you have? I don't know. Big hands. The waiter asked me if I wanted a box for my leftovers. Told him I don't like fighting. What do aliens like to eat?
It's just unidentified frying objects.
What did the alien say to the flower bed? Take me to your weeder. How do aliens? Their babies to go to sleep. They rocket.
Why did the man fall down the well? He couldn't see that well.
It's me without glasses. What do you call a person that's had too much to drink? An Uber. Be responsible. What did sushi A say to sushi B? Wasabi!
Caught me off guard.
What did they call?
Terminator, once he retired. The Exterminator. What do you call a pig? That practices karate. A pork chop!
What's with you guys barnyard animals today?
What do you call a pig that practices karate? A pork chop! I'm starting a new dating service in Prague. It's called Checkmate.
What if vegetarian zombies like to eat?
Yeah.
Grains.
I was making a joke about retirement. It did not work. Don't stop.
I'm looking forward to it.
I got a long ways to go. I was making it. What do you call the security guards for Samsung? Guardians of the Galaxy.
Who is in charge of Old MacDonald's farm? The CIEIO.
I'm pretty bored recently, so I decided to take up fencing.
neighbor said he's gonna call the cops if I don't return it.
Oh no, I see you doing that.
Inflation is expensive now.
Oh God.
The other day, I bought a thesaurus, and when I opened it, the pages were blank. The other day, I bought a thesaurus, and when I opened it, the pages were blank. Now I have no word to describe how angry I am. Lightheaded.
Almost passed out.
The other day, I bought a
What's worse than biting into an apple and finding a worm? Biting into an apple and finding half a worm.
Did you hear the one about the cowboy that wanted to adopt a wiener dog?
Oh no.
He wanted to get a long little doggy.
Why did the egg have a day off? Because it was Friday. I like it.
Like you.
What kind of birds stick together? Velcros.
It's so stupid.
What kind of birds stick together? I got a worse one.
What's brass? It sounds like Tom Jones. Trombone? The owner of the tuxedo store kept hovering over me while I was browsing. So I looked at him and I said, "Please leave me alone." He said, "Suit yourself."
My neighbor said that my dogs were chasing their kids on bikes. That's not possible. My dogs don't have bikes.
Where did people hang out during the medieval times? At nightclubs.
I'm not that old. What did the hog say when he crawled into the oven?
I'm baking in here.
My wife accused me of having no empathy. I just don't understand why she feels that way.
I found a book called How to Solve 50% of Your Problems. So I bought two. Why was Cinderella so bad at soccer? Because she kept running away from the ball.
She lost her slipper too, right? What do you call a magician that lost all his magic? Ian.
I gave you my full attention.
What do duck hunters like to eat with their cheese?
Crackers.
Sorry.
What do mermaids use to wash their fins?
I don't know.
Tide.
Did you know that light travels faster than sound? That's because people appear bright until they open their mouth. We're getting ready for hunting season, and I went to my neighbor's barn to get a ladder.
How did the turkey cross the road? To prove he wasn't a chicken. Where did fish go on vacation?
Finland.
Why did the god of thunder need to stretch his leg muscles? He was a little Thor. What do you call a spider with 10 eyes? A spider. What do you call a lazy kangaroo? A pouch potato. Somebody. Asked me, where did your sister go, honey? I said, Alaska. He said, never mind, I'll ask her myself. Why can't you hear a pterodactyl go into the bathroom?
Because the P is silent.
Why can't you hear a pterodactyl go into the bathroom? Dog. Hey, Nick, we go. Hey, Nick. What do you feed him now? Alligator. everything at once.
I'm not gonna tell him no.
Dad, can you explain to me what a solar eclipse is? No, son. Dad, can you explain to me what a solar eclipse is? Where do you take someone who's been injured in a peekaboo accident? The ICU. I only know 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why.
Hey, Nick. You ever heard of Murphy's Law? Have you heard of Cole's Law? It's thinly sliced cabbage with salad dressing. This morning my daughter was getting ready for school. She said, Daddy, can you put my shoes on? I said, no, baby, I don't think they'll fit. What has 5 toes but isn't your foot? My foot. What has 5? Which one is faster? Hot or cold? Hot, because you can catch a cold.
I'm trying to laugh. I hate you.
Why does the turkey prefer to use Android? Because he likes to say, Google, Google. Who grants fishes wishes? A fairy godmother.
That's pretty.
Where do fish go on vacation? Finland! Where can you find a fish in orbit? Outer space.
What do you call a snowman's dog? What did the investigators say to the snowman? I see right through your lies.
Was he an icy detective?
What does the snowman take when he's worried about melting? A chip. Why was the snowman rummaging through the... What happened when an icicle landed on the girl's head? Why was the little snowman sad? Because he had a meltdown? What does a barbershop serve in the winter? Cold cuts? What did the icy road say to the car? Want to go for a spin? What's how do you why
What do aliens like? Which loud ammunition is better? Why did the man decide to quit his old job and go hunting full time? Because he heard deer hunters get huge bucks. Where does a camper keep his money? In the riverbank.
Oh no.
Did you guys hear the one?
Oh no.
What has What kind of shoes do frogs wear when camping in the summer? Open-toed shoes. How do trees access the internet? They log in. What has 5 toes but is...
How do you make an egg roll?
Why are RV camp?
What's the best way to watch a fishing tournament? On a live
A deer hunter asked his pastor if it was a sin to hunt on Sunday. From what I hear about your aim, the pastor said it's a sin for you to hunt anytime.
What did the fisherman say?
Why can't you trust the king? Of the jungle. 'Cause he's always lying.